What's up, guys? We're here in Cinque Terre, and in this video, we're going to give you a full travel guide, including some of the best things to do here. So hope you enjoy it. Cinque Terre is tucked into the rugged cliffs of Liguria, on Italy's northwest coast. Translating to 5 lands in English, this area is a collection of 5 picturesque villages overlooking the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea. Each of the 5 villages has its own unique charm and character. In this video, we'll first discuss all 5 of the villages separately, including the best things to do in each one. Then, we'll explain how to get around Cinque Terre and where to stay. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures. Located at the northernmost point of Cinque Terre, Monterosso is the biggest town and can be easily reached from larger cities such as Milan or Genoa. Unlike its cliffside Cinque Terre neighbors, Monterosso stretches along the coast with a flat historic center. It also boasts the region's only sandy beach, perfect for sunbathing and swimming in the sparkling waters. Monterosso offers the most amenities for visitors, from a wide range of hotels and restaurants to shops selling local specialties. Stroll its charming alleyways in the old town, or explore the lively new beachfront, all while enjoying the relaxed pace of this unique Cinque Terre gem. Sitting to the southeast of Monterosso, Vernazza is widely regarded as the most picturesque village of Cinque Terre. This classic Italian fishing village has pastel-colored houses, tumbling down towards a small protected harbor with many colorful fishing boats. As with all of the 5 towns, you can stroll along its narrow lanes and soak in the vibrant atmosphere. You can also swim in the protected harbor here on hot days. However, it's not sandy like in Monterosso. But Vernazza's beauty extends beyond the waterfront. Climb up to Doria Castle or to the streets above the town for panoramic views. Just keep in mind that Vernazza is likely the busiest village and can feel very crowded around its harbor area. In the heart of Cinque Terre lies Corniglia. This hidden gem is perched 100 meters or 328 feet above the sea on a dramatic cliff top, so you can forget the bustling harbors in this town. Instead, you'll find charming lanes lined with colorful houses that wind upwards, rewarding your climb with beautiful panoramas. As the smallest town, which also lacks direct beach access, Corniglia has fewer crowds compared to the other villages. This makes it the most authentic and tranquil village in Cinque Terre, in our opinion. Explore its hidden piazzas, where you can find high-quality gelato and savor a slice of local life. Located to the southeast of Corniglia, Manarola is a Cinque Terre highlight. This photogenic village boasts a picture-perfect harbor, colorful houses cascading down to the sea, and dramatic cliffs flanked with vineyards. If you want to get a closer look at the vineyards, you can walk up the main road from the train station. You'll also find a small church at the top of the town. Manarola is a haven for photographers, and offers the most breathtaking views of all the towns, in our opinion. Follow the seaside path northwest of the harbor, and be rewarded with a panorama unlike any other. Riomaggiore is the southernmost of the Cinque Terre villages and is known for its romantic atmosphere. Stroll past colorful houses crammed along narrow streets, leading you down to one last picturesque harbor. Being the second largest village of the five, Riomaggiore boasts more to see and do. You can explore the historic center, unwind on harborside terraces, check out its churches, or climb to the top of the castle overlooking the village. This town was our all-around favorite, since it felt slightly larger than its neighbors, but still offered the classic Cinque Terre views.
If you want to visit the towns with less crowds, we recommend coming in the evening, because after 5 p.m. you really see the people thinning out, as you can see here in Riomaggiore.
You can also find the best place to watch sunset in all of Cinque Terre here. One option is to walk on the harbor rocks for a water level view, and another option is to take in the scene from the walkway just above. Each village boasts exquisite restaurants and cafes, offering fresh seafood, local wines, and other Ligurian specialties. Our favorite was focaccia, the fluffy flatbread drizzled with olive oil, and often topped with herbs, local cheeses, and other fresh ingredients. You can find many focaccierias in all of the towns, offering different variations of this tasty bread. But of course, you can also find the classic Italian dishes, like gelato, pizza, and pasta. Encompassing all 5 villages and its rugged coastline, Cinque Terre National Park boasts multiple hiking trails. The Blue Trail is undoubtedly the most popular one, connecting all 5 villages. This is a moderately challenging cliffside trail, winding its way through vineyards, olive groves, and colorful villages. To access this hike, you need to pay an entrance fee, which costs around €7.50 per day. In recent years, it's been rare that you'll find it fully open, since winter storm damage has caused parts of the trail to be closed. At the time of our visit, the route between Corniglia and Riomaggiore was under construction, so we hiked from Monterosso to Vernazza and Corniglia. The trek was about 8.5 kilometers or 5.2 miles one way, and took us 5 hours to complete when we included the stopping time at all of the viewpoints, as well as at Vernazza Harbor and Castle. However, the actual walking time was only 3.5 hours. The section from Monterosso to Vernazza was by far the busiest, most difficult, and narrow stretch of the trail. To get updates on closures, check the National Park website before you head out. You should definitely wear good hiking shoes when you're doing this trail, because there's a lot of sections that go really steep up and down, and you can easily lose your grip on the uneven surfaces. For getting around the towns, we definitely do not recommend driving. Parking is scarce, expensive, and often far from the villages themselves. If you have a car, park it in La Spezia, Levanto, or Monterosso, and explore the villages by train or boat. Trains are the cheapest and most convenient way to get around Cinque Terre. They generally run about every 15 to 20 minutes throughout the day between La Spezia and Levanto, stopping at each village with fast journeys between stops. Tickets range from €5 to €10 per trip and can be bought at one of the booths at the train station itself. If you plan to visit all 5 villages in one day by train, it's more economical to buy the Cinque Terre card, which allows unlimited train travel. If you prefer to enjoy the dramatic coastline from the sea, consider taking a ferry between the villages. There are 2 main ferry operators serving the Cinque Terre area. However, keep in mind that boat services can be affected by bad weather, and boarding with a lot of luggage can be a challenge. Ferry schedules can also change depending on the season and day of the week, so be sure to check out the latest timetable before your trip. We added links to that in the description below the video. Finally, most of the villages are car-free in the center, making them perfect for relaxed exploring on foot. Be prepared for lots of uphill walking, as these charming towns cling to the cliffs. For those with mobility limitations, the historic centers of Monterosso and Riomaggiore are flatter and easily reached by a pedestrian tunnel from the train station. Now, we'll cover where to stay. Choosing your home base for the trip depends on the vibe that you're looking for. If you want ease and affordability, consider Monterosso. This is the largest village and boasts flatter terrain and a wider range of hotels and B&Bs compared to the others. This is also where we stayed. But for a more romantic atmosphere, consider Riomaggiore or any of the other towns. After the day crowds disperse, a peaceful tranquility settles over the villages, and you'll have pleasant evenings. However, if you prefer a wider variety of hotels and lower prices, base yourself in La Spezia or Levanto. Both towns offer convenient train and boat connections to Cinque Terre. Just keep in mind that you have to transit a bit further each day to reach the towns and then get back to your accommodation. If you're planning your Italy trip, we recommend keeping things organized with our interactive travel planner. Find a discount code in the description below the video. We also included other important links in the description that will help you with your Cinque Terre experience, such as an interactive map so you can get to each place that we mentioned. We'll catch you on the next adventure.